Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another version for Sherry and her skill that is simply really broken because you can play so much of it, and honestly I can't wait for today's stream to test maybe something else because there are so many opportunities with this that they're literally infinite. But today, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, we're talking about something that was requested from a lot of you, and it was the ACCEL Synchro QUARIONGANDRAX during your opponent's turn, basically. And yep, we done it, but not only that, during your opponent's turn. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Sherry, of course, and the skill that does not need any more presentation because, yep, 20 card deck. So let me start saying one thing. This card can already make some of you disappointed. So let me start by this. If you do not have this, no worries. You can just play Necrofusion and it's gonna be exactly the same. You lose just a little tiny bit of power because of course this can be used during your turn to banish and equip a monster to your Millenniumized Restrict, but yet it's not mandatory. Necrofusion will just do the same. So if you don't have this, just play Necrofusion, you're gonna be fine. After this, let's go into it. So we're playing the triple Surge de Flare and the triple Sorcier de Flare. Again, with this, guys, if you don't have the Surge de Flare, you can play the Cosmo Queen. This gives more power going second, but of course, it's not mandatory. You just need the minimum amount for the skill. Then we have one Glow Up Bulb, one Necrosynchron, and I'm gonna explain you why I'm gonna play just one, and I'm not afraid of, I'm less afraid of bricking. I'm gonna give you the details in 1 second. And then the Dark ACCEL Fusion is gonna be useful for our Millenniumized Restrict Summon. You're gonna wonder, why are you gonna use only one copy? Give me a minute, I'm gonna explain you all the combos, and of course I'm gonna showcase them in the replays. Here comes the Magistus stuff. So I'm super happy because this works with the cheap part of Magistus. You don't need UR or SR for these combos. They're just a rare card here. So I challenge everyone. I'm sure everyone has this. So why? So this is the reason why you can play one Necrosynchron, because just in case you draw it, you can simply make it come back to your deck with the effect of Endymion. So also keep in mind, Endymion gives you a +1 thanks to Artemis that you can equip with its effect. You keep Artemis. Artemis uses its effect to search the grimoires, and grimoires actually is the guy that allows us to go into the Cryston ACCEL Synchro, because it's the level 4 monster we need plus the other stuff we have. And so as you will see, this is not only to draw a card, but also to search, actually Artemis to search the grimoires. That is a fundamental part of the combo, but is searchable. Then we have what? So of course you're just starting with the Endymion. After you do all of your stuff with the draw and the add from Artemis, you're gonna use the skill to play a Necrosynchron, synchro summon into your status, Charge Warrior, draw a card plus Bulb comes out, then Charge Warrior plus Bulb becomes Shooting Riser Dragon. And that's why you play one copy of ACCEL Fusion. Cause, well, with Riser you can send a monster to grave, and you're gonna send the ACCEL Fusion so that it becomes 4. Then Bulb comes back, 4 + 1 plus the extra summon of Grimoires makes 9 with 2 tuners. Your QUARIONGANDRAX is served. Then it's not only this, that's why we're playing 5 fusion cards, because with this in the grave, you can banish this you just sent to grave with any other monster effect. I suggest the Necrosynchron, just because it's not gonna be useful for other summons. Boom, you've got your negation of a monster's effect, even from grave, with Millenniumized Restrict. What's beautiful about this is that in the long run, you can even play Quintet Magician, just because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 spellcaster monsters. So yep, you could potentially summon this, also destroying all of your opponent's card. Then the other mandatory cards are of course the Trishula, because when you go second you have access to this in this deck even without your normal summon, because you could simply special summon Grimoires, turn it into a level 8 and then go into Trishula, and then of course in Girsu, because it's so easy to have a couple of level 8s in this deck. Guys, that's it. Magicalized Fusion is the best option. You really want to start with this in your hand, as you have, as the other combo is just a couple of level 4s. You could even have a couple of Grimoires and no Endymion. That would be fine, because you would normal summon one Grimoires and special summon the other one, and that would be totally fine for your combo. ACCEL Synchro QUARIONGANDRAX. Hope you are gonna be happy with this, especially the people that asked for Crystron ACCEL Synchro during your opponent's turn. That's it, guys. And of course, stay tuned for the replays. I'm gonna showcase all of the combos, most of them going first, of course, because it's the beautiful thing about this. And of course, because when you go second, we know how strong these can be, just because you have the Sush the Flare, you have the Trishula summon, you have the Dingir, so you have tons of stuff. And, well, let's jump right into them. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Soulburner, Salamandra, and Phoenix. Here we go. We got the Endymion, the perfect start. We also already have the Magicalized Fusion, so we're kind of chilling. So as you can see, you summon the boy, you use its effect to keep Artemis from your extra deck, and then Artemis, when it's equipped, lets you grab the Grimoires, and you're ready, good to go. But we also have an additional draw, because why not? And we basically did nothing changed for this draw. Then the skill, return 1 to go into Stardust Charge Warrior, that lets us draw a card, plus Necrosynchron that summons the bulb from the deck. There you go, draw a card. Now guys, little disclaimer, don't pay attention to this. I was playing this instead of more spell cards to fusion summon, because I thought this could be a good idea, but in this meta it is just not, because people mostly play spell cards, not trap cards, so it was just a beautiful dream that remained a dream. So we got the Riser Dragon to send the Axial Fusion level 3, so it becomes 4. Then we got Bulb coming back by milling, and then you have an additional special summon with Grimoires, because you can send one spellcaster type monster from your hand or face up from the field to grave. Special summon this card. Why this is always most of, actually 90% of the time is gonna be special summon, because all of the flare cards are spellcasters, so you can just send them. So there you go, additional special summon, then Magicalized Fusion by banishing the Necrosynchron and the X-Sealed Fusion into Millennium Eyes Restrict. So you got your Banish tree that does not miss the timing, actually Banish tree monsters, and a negation of a monster's effect. Let's see what we have. So this was actually a 5-win streak interrupted. Gearfried to begin with, he has that in his hand, so Gearfried to start with, and that's fine. Then he's got the Salamandra equipped, so he can negate eventually. Then he's got the Ogier to mill the Durandal, a special summon of Renaud to get the Durandal back. He's going for the synchro summon of Roland, and I was waiting for him to activate the Durandal and then banishing everything, but instead he already had Astolfo in hand, so he had the full combo ready. He summoned Astolfo, and at this point ACCEL Synchro Riser Dragon into Cryston QUARIONGANDRAX Banish tree. He tried to negate with the Gearfried, but of course restrict negates by stealing the Gearfried. So there you go, Banish tree is scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys. Again, this is what I told you why I'm not afraid of playing one Necrosynchron, right? It has to go first. Apparently we can't do nothing because we have the Necrosynchron in hand, but guess what? Endymion equipped with Artemis grabbing the Grimoires, then the effect to draw 1, return 1, perfect. We draw the Magicalized Fusion, send the Necrosynchron back to deck so that we can special summon it with the skill, and then from there the combo is just the same one. So Also, this comp provides double draw, keep in mind that. So we got Rise a Dragon, of course milling the ACCEL Fusion, Bulb coming back, special summon of the Grimoire, also you can special summon by simply discarding itself, and then Magicalized Fusion into the Millennium Eyes Restrict, and that's super nice. Let's see what he has. Revolution the Flare as well. It's got Catalyst Field, so it's trying to make it work with Gemini. Another honorable try. Necro Synchron's effect. Guess what? Riser says no thank you. We're gonna summon QUARIONGANDRAX to banish 3. Don't forget, guys, that what's super cool about the big boy here is that when it's destroyed by Battle Card effect, you get to summon a special summon monster. So if you a banished monster, so if you banished a boss from your opponent's field, you can special summon it back onto your field when this gets destroyed. Don't forget about it. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Again, us. Here we have literally everything. We don't even need to draw. Look at this. We got the Endymion. Or of course, we're gonna grab the +1 because why not? Of course. Drawing a very nice Source the Flare. We're going, of course, for the combo. We can speed things up. Now you know how this works. Riser, everything, the Bulb comes back, Magicalized Fusion into the boy there, and there you go, he's got, now we're going first against a going second Revolution the Flare. As soon as he summons and has 3 boys on the field, I'm going for it. QUARIONGANDRAX, banish 1, 2, 3, everything. He's not done yet though, he's going for the Necro Synchron, then just the Sorcerer to attack. He's got Zombie Ward to attack my Millennium Eyes, that's fine. But now we got, I was also playing this instead of the 2 additional fusion spell, but then I realized it's just better to play the fusion spell, guys. So just a monster here, Source the Flare to pop it. At this point we just go for lethal, he's got nothing in his hand. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here on a 3-win trick, but literally doesn't count, guys, because honestly I was just surrendering when it was something that I didn't want to show you. Of course, to make it quick, we got the Endymion to begin with. Same combo again, there's nothing here to show you. Last replay is gonna be when you go second. I'm not sure it is needed, but I'm gonna show you anyway. So combo really quick again. In this case, we didn't have. That's why where I understood that I needed to play more fusion spell instead of this, because as you can see, it's more important to go for the fusion spell eventually. This guy's got the Cosmo Queen, Riser, banishing also from grave. Keep in mind, QUARIONGANDRAX can banish also from grave. 1, 2, 3. There you go. He's got the Necro Synchron, also a guy in attack position, a set card. That's it. We got Source the Flare to begin with, and that's super nice. Why? Because I was popping my QUARIONGANDRAX. Why? Because in the Spanish section there was a Sorcerer the Flare, so by popping my Quarion with Source the Flare, I would have summoned his Sorcerer the Flare. So that's QUARIONGANDRAX as synergy even with Source the Flare's effect. That's insane. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, going second, just to show you something even when I go second. So this was not the perfect hand, right? Because we have Necro Synchron in hand, no Endymion, so this is gonna look tough. He's got the Battledore stuff, Spirit Grasp, draw a card, double back row and Linkuriboh, but no Zombie Ward, luckily for us. Then we got no Endymion, so we can't use the skill to have Necro Synchron. I had to normal summon him, but here it is where Grimoires comes in clutch, because we can just use Grimoire's effect to have it. And then because I had the 2 fusion spell, I decided to go for the classic combo, not for Trishula. So I went with the Stardust Charge Warrior to get the Necro Synchron's effect, plus a draw, there you go, and then another unlucky draw, Riser to mill the ACCEL Fusion, the Bulb coming back, and then the Relinquished Fusion. So I summoned the Millennium Eyes Restrict, use the Keep spell to steal the Linkuriboh. At this point, just having everything I need for lethal. He's got Heist, Dragon's Prison to banish both, plus Typhoon, that is not that much of a problem literally, and I'm attacking now. Then he played wonderfully, so he didn't use the effect, but we first destroyed the restrict, so I can't negate, and now Banshee, there you go, to get the zombie ward out. So this means that Bullet Watch is coming, but guess what, we can just have this guy. Now he had zombie ward, and that was a problem, of course, because these guys are treated as zombies, but if we had Surge the Flare here, guys, keep in mind we could have magicalized fusion into the Quintet Magician. So there you go. At this point I'm just attacking because I felt he had nothing, but eventually that is super nice, my boy. That's how you do it. There you go, guys. Again, there are also some advantages by playing Necrofusion instead of the Millennium of the Relinquished Fusion, because potentially you could summon Quintet Magician during your opponent's turn and pop everything. That could be super nice. So playing Necrofusion would be literally totally fine, guys. That's all for these combo, for these deck lists, for this hybrid version. Not sure how many more are left, but yep, this is another one that I found super nice to play. Anyway, guys, don't forget to be here today on the channel, because at 5 p.m. Italy time, as always, we're gonna be streaming. It's gonna be a little bit shorter stream because I have, unfortunately, I have stuff to do at 6:30, so the stream is gonna last 1.5 hours. So make sure to stay tuned. Enjoy this. Of course, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We're gonna see today, Italy time, of course, 5 p.m. Don't forget about it. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.